Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I'm so glad you could be here because I'm back with a little bit more of the Summer of AGI as we go back and celebrate games made by Sierra's adventure game interpreter, some of their earliest graphic adventures. We've been playing some Space Quest, some Leisure Suit Larry, some King's Quest. Last night, I streamed King's Quest 1 for the Apple IIGS, and it was pretty fantastic. The Apple IIGS version has all kinds of fun digital sounds that weren't there in the original. It has a new musical score. And, I thought to myself, I had so much fun with that. Why don't I just run it back tonight with a little bit of King's Quest 2 for the Apple II GPS, the Apple II GPS, the Apple IIGS, and take it for a spin? Because now I'm really curious what sort of sound effects we may get there. Does Little Red Riding Hood make cool sound effects? What does the wolf sound like? What does a mermaid sound like splashing into the ocean? These and other questions I hope that we'll answer tonight as we play King's Quest 2 Romancing the Throne Apple IIGS version. Welcome in. It's me, Jess. I'm so glad you could be here tonight. I hope you're all doing well. It's been an exciting day here. We're preparing to leave the country for a little while. We're not fleeing. We're just going on a little family trip. And I'm kind of in that non-stop travel anxiety mode where just my brain is desperate to figure out what it needs to be doing instead of what it's actually doing. And that's the good thing about this. Streaming will take my mind off of all that sort of stuff so I can really concentrate on just enjoying myself. So I hope you enjoy yourselves too. Good to see you, Bees. Robin, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Pickled Dog, good to see you. Everyone else out there. Special shout out to our friend Fit, who recently became the latest member of the Codename Ice Fans YouTube group. If you want to join up as a member there, you can join the illustrious crew of Codename Ice Fans. But thank you, Fit. I appreciate it so much. Let's get rolling. Let's start this ding dang game. Buff Graham, he's here. Hey, RJ. Okay, green sleeve sounds better on Apple. This was brought to the Apple by Carlos Escobar. Sir Graham is now King of Davra. Oh, unfortunately, there's a problem. King Graham needs a queen for companionship and to provide an heir to the throne. Sure, he searched high and low for the right maiden, but he remains alone. There are only 6 people in Daventry. Hey, thank you, RJ. An idea comes to him. He goes to the magic mirror and looks into its depths. He's maidenless. It's tough. Sees a vision of a quartz tower. She must pass through a magic door in the land of Kolima. Ooh, a beautiful lady. Hello, lady. Let's get rid of that crown. Let's pop on that cap. Let's do this thing. King's Quest 2, Graham's funny little crown. It's good stuff. Thank you, RJ. Yeah, I just uploaded today a new Space Quest video on my YouTube channel, Decaf Jedi. It's the best death in all of Space Quest. If you're curious what that is, I have the definitive answer to your questions. Oh, yeah. There it is. The glittering white sand of the beach feels warm from the sun. The azure water to the ocean laps up to its edge. We've got adjectives this game. They added all the best adjectives. RJ, it just so happens that Roger Wilco doing the YouTuber face is now also an emote here. So we have YouTube face Roger Wilco. I can't imagine we will misuse that. It also kind of looks like inflatable blow-up doll Roger Wilco, but that's really more of a Larry thing than a Space Quest thing, I guess. This is my favorite thing in a good adventure game. Wow, it's a different sound of waves crashing. When you just find an inventory item just laying here, it's yeah, we couldn't come up with a place to hide this or a quest to put it behind, so it's just on the ground. Good job, Puzzle Man. That's what they call me. That's what they called me back at adventuring school, the Puzzle Man. Get clam. Pick up the clam shell. You see there's a sparkling sapphire and diamond bracelet under it. Give me that bracelet. Yeah, the trident is from the, boy, there's a mermaid-shaped rock. The trident is from the bowl of soup in King's Quest 1 hiding school. They graduated from the same place. Hey, Quill, that's perfect. Okay. Here we go. We're on our adventure. Ooh, gross water. Ooh, it's a steak. Because I'll just stake my claim to it. Now, I know what you're thinking, Jess. Didn't you just stream this back at Christmas? But in all fairness, that was a religious observance. And this is just playing for fun. So, yeah. Look at sign. There's a sign hidden behind this tree. Sierra is pleased to announce Space Quest, the Sarian encounter. Become Roger Wilco, sanitation engineer aboard the Space Lab Arcata. Save Xenon from those bad boys of the universe, the Sarians. King's Quest 3, to Ares Human. You're Gwydion, young slave to the evil wizard Manan, and discover his magic and use it to free yourself from his thrall. Scratches his head in puzzlement, this confusing message. All right. Start. The way I remember where we started. That way, when we get to the end, I'll realize how far we've come. Just walking around, looking for inventory so I can solve some puzzles soon. Oh, here we go. Now, this is exciting. I am curious. Again, this version of the game adds some sound effects. It has different music. Will we get, for this wonderful Easter egg, will we have new sound effects and music? Oh, it's Little Red Riding Hood. What's up, Red? Talk to girl. Tearfully, she explains someone stole her basket of goodies. Could you please help her find it? I happen to know exactly where it is. Open mailbox. It's roughly 30 feet away. If you just look over here, you can see it yourself, Red. But now she's done gone. We'll just hang out here. And then we'll get to that exciting Easter egg. I'm building suspense for the Easter egg. As a kid, I wondered if this was a patch of mud. But I'm pretty sure it's just a shadow. Stealing the mail is a federal offense. Well, I mean, I guess Graham isn't king here. So, yeah, he holds no special powers, but he certainly acts like he does. Okay, let's see if we can trigger this Easter egg. Yeah, I actually think it may sound better on the PC Junior speaker, but it warms my heart that it's there. Ah, here she is. Give basket to girl. She accepts the basket of goodies. She gives you her bouquet of flowers. I love the skipping animation. It's so good. Isn't that adorable? All right, Red. Now, I'm going to say up front that I know this game way better than I knew King's Quest 1. But does that mean I will necessarily know in the moment while I know the solution to puzzles or what order to do things? I wouldn't count on it. Like, I don't think we can just assume that I'm going to know what's going on, even though I've played this game countless times. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a bell. Nice bell. Custom bell ding. I'm going to make that my ringtone. Ooh. Are we going for the death in here? I mean, it's just, it's attacking him, right? How'd Christianity get here? It's like a Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe thing. There's a lion who brought it to Kalima. You kneel near the altar, bowing your head, you pray. The plump monk lifts his head from prayer. He stands and asks you your name. Raham. The kindly monk explains he has heard of you and your quest. Here is your cross. My cross. It's your cross now. It's your cross to bear. He removes a chain with a silver cross from around his neck and gives it to you. All right. Wear cross. Well, there you go. Graham has been saved. I'm sure we'll baptize ourselves here in a minute by walking off the edge of a screen into a lake or something. Okay, let's go read the door for the first time. Whoa, there it is. That's what you like to see. Bridge 1. Now, of course, this bridge is the source of many a soft lock. You can only cross it so many times. After that, it collapses. You can no longer proceed with the game. It gives you no warning. It does give you a point for crossing it, which maybe should be a hint that it's important, but I don't know. Yeah, video game Christianity, like in all those JRPGs that have inexplicable crosses everywhere. You know, Nintendo was so weird about depictions of religious symbols. You know, I think especially on like the NES and Super NES, there's all kinds of weird editing around that sort of stuff. Hey, 6-7. Let's see. Read door. The inscription readeth, whosoever chooses to seek the key for this door will undoubtedly make a splash with Daryl Hannah. Oh, wow. They used the call to prayer in Ocarina of Time. All right. Bridge crossed. Do. Gotta stay near the edges. That's the pro tip. Might as well go down here while I'm on this screen. Oh, there's no creak for that door? Come on. Climb ladder. You can get on the ladder yourself. You're not my dad. That big old ladder. Oh, I love it. Ouch! That fire's hot. Ouch! Get pot. Nothing like carrying around a bubbly pot of boiling chicken soup. Steel hat. Those hats wouldn't fit you. Open chest. Looking chest. Earrings. I think we should, as a society, separate earrings back out to two words. I feel like it just does not look right written as a compound word. I'm just not a fan of it. That's a hot take from Jess. We need to separate earrings back out to two words. Yeah, it looks like a weird verb. I don't know. It never looks like the word earrings to me when I see it, which I feel like is a bad sign for a word. Of course, I'm also universalizing something that may be a very idiosyncratic complaint about the word earrings. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Oh no. I don't want that guy to rob me. I hear there's a lot of crime in Daventry these days. I guess I can give the soup to Grandma while I'm here. Like dying for picking up some metal. Yeah, you know, I feel like King Graham needs to intentionally spill that soup in his lap, sue the dwarf, talk about a treasure chest that never goes empty. Oh, hey. Talk to lady. Grandma is very weak. You could take her in a fight easily. Good day, kind sir. I'd like to offer you a cup of tea, but as you can see, I'm ailing. Oh, it's no problem. I can wait as long as you need. Give Zoop. Who do you think I want to give it to, game? To Grandma, the lady. Okay. You feed the hot chicken soup to an ailing grandma. Do you think Graham ever did the thing like where he got like a spoonful and put it in her mouth, and when she reached out to take, he like just moved it back a little bit, and they laughed, and he's like, "Here you go. Have something for you. Look under the bed." Hey! Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Lemming, for the raid. Let me give a shout out here to Lemming Runs. Everyone, be sure to go follow Lemming Runs. Speedrunner for a lot of these beloved old adventure games. One definitely worth checking out. Shadows of Darkness tonight. How is Quest for Glory 4 treating you? What have you been up to? Practice runs or just playing for fun? Welcome in, everybody. I'm Jess, if you've never been here before. We're playing a little bit of King's Quest 2 as part of my Summer of AGI celebration. It's a summer-long celebration of all of Sierra's earliest games. Speedruns not for the Apple IIGS. Yeah, where are all those speedruns? What are the numbers like for Apple IIGS speedruns? Because I want to get into that business. Okay, look under bed. Drop your hands and knees and peer under the bed. Yeah, if this were King's Quest 3, they would have made an animation for that. I'm just saying. Black cloak. Get ring? Get ring? Did I get it already? Okay. Wear ring. You're now wearing the beautiful ruby ring. Wear cloak. Wear clone. With a flourish, you fling the black cloak around your neck and fasten it. Clean up all the Apple IIGS world records this week. Well, there you go. Yeah, be sure someone to upload all these to speedruns.com. The initials CD are engraved inside the gold band. I'm not ashamed to take a cheap world record. I mean, I did briefly hold the record for my own game, StairQuest, at one point. Very briefly. And that record got blown so far out of the water now that it's almost embarrassing. But for a fleeting moment, I was I was the champion at a game I created for my own entertainment. Yeah, we need some custom black cloak animation here. I love it. Love it. Oh no, I ruined the music. The version of the packaging I had for this game had this scene on the box. It was one of the screenshots. And I was so excited when I saw it and then came to the screen for the first time and the mermaid wasn't here. And I was just like, what will I have to do to make the mermaid appear? It was like this little exciting teaser for what was to come. Talk to mermaid. It's not reply. She gives a quizzical what look and continues waving her fishtail. Give flowers to mermaid. You graciously offer the beautiful bouquet of wildflowers to the mermaid. She loves the flowers. She then summons forth a magic seahorse. Maybe you could ride it. Yeah, sure, anything's possible. Now, this is, again, I have to stress, I know I say this every time I play King's Quest 2, and I play King's Quest 2 a lot on stream as I stop to think about it. This scene of Graham going underwater on the seahorse was just the most magical thing to me when I played this. This was my first adventure game ever. I thought that was just so cool, and I was transported to a realm of fantasy. I liked it so much that when I made my own game late last night, I included a whole scene that's an homage to this. I just loved it. It's funny. I feel like all I do is do homages to King's Quest when I have the chance to make a game, which is funny for someone who kind of built his reputation on Space Quest content. Yeah, being a tiny kid and being wowed by primitive computer stuff is very much my vibe. Talk to Neptune. We even have a character that says glub, glub, glub in our game. I love this. Oh my gosh. Talk. Oh, I guess let's just do that. Give Trident to Nippity Tune. 40 years later, you tell a kid about it and they stop storing an iPhone just to laugh at you. Yes. It was cute. My daughter had a friend over the other day to play, and I was working on my best death scene in Space Quest 3 video and had just sort of wrapped it up and rendered it. And she desperately wanted to show her friend my video because she'd seen me working on it along the way. And I couldn't bear to let her. I was like, no, I feel like this is going to end up being embarrassing once we get in the moment. But it was very kind. She's like, Dad, your video is great. I want to show my friend. I was like, no, I don't want to be embarrassed in front of an 11-year-old. He's a really cool 11-year-old too. To give you a sense of how adorable the 11-year-old kid that was over was, he brought two things with him: a copy of the Batman graphic novel, A Killing Joke, and a Batgirl action figure, which that's my kind of kid. I'm not going that would have been me going over to a friend's house as a child. So I'm like, I get where this kid's coming from. That is an energy I can relate to. All right, we've got the key, the first of our keys. I do love this scene, though. It still works for me. I think it's hard to explain. You know, when I got this game in like 1986, I had really only played very simplistic games up to that point. Like, most of my games had been probably like Atari 2600 games at that point in my life. Like, that was and then arcade games, which, you know, tend to be pretty shallow. This felt like an open world game to me. Like, I literally just felt like I could go anywhere. And that was pretty magical to me. That's the temporal equivalent of having a first run G.I. Joe and a copy of Amazing Fantasy 15. True, but I do think in his defense, I think it was the Batgirl of Burnside's action figure. It looked like that costume. So that would put it a little closer to like what, 2017 or so. So it wasn't the oldest rendition of Batgirl you could have. And spoiler alert, things don't go great for Batgirl in that story. I love the little digital sound effects. I am easily amused because all it takes to make these games feel brand new to me is a new digital effect every 5 minutes. And I'm like, this is groundbreaking. This is a game like I've never experienced it before. Just stay away from that thief screen. It's not until King's Quest 4 that dwarves are finally no longer evil in this game. Speaking of which, when I get back from my big trip in a couple of weeks, oh, hey, beautiful fairy. Let me get some of this sprinkle dust. Good King Graham, I'm here to help you. A protective spell. Oh, there you go. It's a Taco Bell. But when I get back, I will be streaming the AGI version of King's Quest 4. I'm very excited for that. I don't think I've streamed that one before. I think I streamed the SCI version at some point. But, you know, we're in the summer of AGI. We got to take it old school. That was the version of King's Quest 4 I played as a kid anyway. My computer couldn't handle the fancy SCI version of it. Unlock door. Presto, the door opens. Read door. Should set their sights high. Okay. It's far too hoity-toity. You're right. Door number 2. I have to admit, I kind of came up with the Summer of AGI on a lark because there were a couple of AGI games I was in the mood to play. And I have really enjoyed going back and revisiting these. Even ones that I've streamed before, I just really, so much nostalgia wrapped up in these AGI games. Ooh, that looks like a treasure hole. Look in hole. Ooh, a brooch. Let's get that brooch. Is that really how you spell brooch? Is it with 2 O's? I feel like it should be like BROACH. Brooch. Welcome to my brooch. Is that really how you spell brooch? Huh. Let's see if we get cool music here. How may I help you? Get lamp. Buy lamp. The oil lamp is expensive. It's weird that Graham didn't bring any of his limitless wealth with him. The old hag Hagatha stole my precious nightingale. Sing, sweet nightingale. Okay, where do I get the sheet to throw over the... Or is it already on the nightingale? The rocking chair animation is very good. Good to see you, Grayson. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope everybody is. Welcome in, everyone. The Summer of AGI just won't quit. Hey! 46 and 2. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate the support. Welcome in. Are you aware that Cinderella 3 is a masterpiece? Tell me more about this. Is 6-7? This is now all I want to know about. Are we talking like animated direct to VHS kind of thing? Oh no. Oh, he left me alone because of my protection spell. Did you hear that pop sound of him robbing me? That's right, Sarah. It's another sparsely populated land that Graham has come to visit. Hey, thank you so much, 46. I love these games too. I grew up with them, and it's such a pleasure to get to stream them and enjoy them with other folks. I played all these games when I was a kid with my friends sitting right by my side, and we puzzled through them together. So getting to play them nowadays with a new group of friends is a real treat. I missed Tagatha. Whoop! That's right. But welcome in. Glad you could be here, 46. Where is Hagatha? Guess if I keep going, I'll eventually wrap around. Rip, rap, rippity rap. I think she should be one over here. Nope. Yeah, you know, like I said, I know this game better than King's Quest 1, but that doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. Here we go. One screen north will be Hagatha. We've done it. We've ding-dang done it. Ah! Oh, that's interesting, 6-7. I didn't realize there was a time travel Cinderella story, but now I'm here for it. I'll have to look this up. I'm a Disney head after all. Wait. What just happened? Didn't I just walk through the door of the cave and end up on the next screen instead of inside the cave? Hey, Ricky. There we go. I think that screen transition was wrong the first time. How do we get the... Where was the sheet I'm supposed to get to cover this? How did I forget that? Where is the sheet that you cut? Or do you not need to do that? You just wait till she's not around? Am I imagining the... Maybe I'm imagining the idea that you cover it up. Sheet is in the bottle. Where's the bottle? How have I forgotten about the bottle? Oh, he's a little stovepipe. Oh, the bottle's in my inventory. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, well. I did it the less stealthy way. Sometimes it bees like that. Swamp. This is one of my favorite screens in King's Quest 2. Neptune gave me the bottle. See, this is what happens when I'm busy entertaining instead of reading the messages on my screen. Sell bird to lady. Oh, give bird to lady. Give her the bird, Graham. Hey, precious. Good luck. All right, she hastens you out of the door and closes up shop. All right, we have a lamp now. All right, let's do this thing. So let's see. We'll get the bridle we need. So that's all we need up there. Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing this song in the Apple II version. Man, get a load of that cymbal crash. A magic carpet. Oh, that is really good. I don't like this genie who doesn't work on wishes. This genie just gives you things he wants to give you instead of letting Graham wish for things. That seems like a real ripoff of a genie. Rub lamp. Hey, Purple Tankle, good to see you. A leather bridle. Oh no, the lamp has disappeared from your hands. Look at bridle. Silver ribbits and silver ribbits and a silver bit. Look at sword. Has a snake carved in the handle. What a troll move. Like, you aren't supposed to use this to kill the snake in a minute, but putting a snake on the sword really feels like it is just there to trick the player. Use carpet. Fly carpet. Behold the snake sword. Don't kill any snakes with it. Exactly. He could have been in the lamp since before the wishing thing became customary. No, that's a really good point. It's a sword that snakes use. It's a sword for snakes. Kill snake. We can do that. Snake has struck you dead. Well, I got that wrong. Oh no, Graham! A poisonous snake! Look out! Kill snake with sword. You know, Shark, I looked at that too forever and I was like, no, this looks right. When you put an exclamation point at the end of a Roman numeral 1, it just throws everything out of whack. I just learned that the original 1001 Nights carpet is a magic carpet that teleports you to your destination rather than just flying you there. That's a way better carpet, TBH. Brandishing the sharp sword, you quickly slash the viper into ribbons. Snake doesn't appeal just now. Okay, here it is. The best puzzle in adventure gaming history. Throw bridle on snake. You toss the leather bridle onto the coiled snake. Instantly, there stands before you not a snake, but a beautiful winged horse wearing the bridle. It all happened behind this dialogue box. Talk to... Oh, we got nays. Thank you, kind sir, for saving me. An evil enchanter turned me into a snake when I refused to be his steed. To repay you, here's a magic sugar cube that will guard against poisonous brambles. Going to ride the snake. I'm sorry, Grayson. As off the wall as that puzzle is, it is optional. And I do know, like in my case, when I bought this game, I had the version that had like the fold out cover, like the gatefold style. You could open it up and see more screenshots inside. And it has a screenshot of the screen with a Pegasus standing there. And as a kid, that tipped me off that I probably needed to have the bridle. It's like, if there's a way to make a Pegasus appear on this screen, it probably means I should use the bridle. Does this version have the shameless plug? That's a great question. Metallia B does just spit out that sugar cube. Let's see. Here we go. Let's look in hole. Oh no. This is as bad can be. Upon looking in the hole, you believe you see an incredibly blatant plug for another Sierra 3D and animated adventure. Hang on. Whoa, wait a second. This is supposed to be a plug for Space Quest 1. In every other version I played, this is a Space Quest 1 plug. Wow. You don't need to do anything on that shelf. Hey, Tom. Is that scene that exists in the game? It's been forever since I streamed King's Quest 3. I should do it again. I mean, I did really enjoy King's Quest 3. I love these ding-dang King's Quest games. Okay, key to...
So, tell me about Loom.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty?
Thank you, Tally. Oh, that's a good point, RJ. We are having a vision of a game starring a son that we don't technically have. Brian Moriarty. All right. I think it's time to go see Vlad Dracula. You can talk to the Cobb in the Sea of Thieves Monkey Island event. Do those events just continue to run after they're live originally, or is it gone? Is it a limited time kind of thing? Here we go. You can still do them. At some point, I probably need to go check that out. I've bounced off Sea of Thieves so hard every time I've tried to do anything with it, but I really should give it a try. Okay, gang, help me think here. What needs to be in my inventory before I head over to see our good friend Dracula? Hey, Silver Street, good to see you. Really love the Monkey Island event. I'll have to check it out. Oh, I gotta read the door. That's right, Doy. Thank you, Ricky. Tall Tales are in the open sea, so there's no other pirates to mess with them. I think half of my issue with Sea of Thieves is the graphic style reminds me a little bit of Fable, and I still have some post-Fable trauma. Still mad at Fable. I think it's Fable 3 that at the end you enter into like king mode, right? Like the one where it says you have like 21 days or something until an invading army comes. You've got to get all these things in place and ready and everything. And I just borked up the ending of that so badly that it made me so angry when I was done with it. Like I messed up so early in my playthrough, there was no way to win the game at that point, basically, or at least get a good ending. Shazam! 3 door. Have a stout heart. Okay. That was 3. You know, I played all 3 Fables and I mostly enjoyed them. That was one of those endings that left such a bad taste in my mouth, though. I kind of just like...
Ask me about Loom? All I have to say about that fantasy claptrap is it could never happen in real life. I only respect the real-world tailors and seamstresses who provide the regulation uniforms for our boys in blue.
Thank you, Grayson. It's always good to hear from Jim Walls. Thank you, Jim, for dropping by the street. As always. Oh, there's a big Jim. There's the big Jim. Thank you, Robin. Okay, let's see here. So we need to get to Dracula's. So I have the cloak. I have the ring. I have the stake. Is that all I need that's not in the castle? Mallet. I don't have the mallet. Is that just leaned up against a tree too? Have I just not seen the mallet tree? It's a hole in a tree, isn't it? Is it in this hole in this tree? I think it is. You bounce off Sea of Thieves, you might like Selwind. I haven't heard of that one. Less stressful. Yeah, I don't know what it was about Sea of Thieves that just... I haven't given it enough time to really judge it fairly. I probably should have been more patient with it. In defense of the game. What is Malort doing in a tree? What is Malort doing anywhere? Show ring. To man. Talk to man. Show ring. To man. Show ring. To Charad. Ring man. Ride boat. Okay. I was overthinking it. He looks at it and now he's fooled. You know, Green Bean Phoenix, I traveled to Chicago just for the first time a few months ago and met up with some of the folks here from the stream who are also Chicagoans and had my first Malort. Turtle Tomorrow in the chat was there to witness it. And I was a tough boy. I have to admit when it came to Malort. Now, I didn't wince. I polished off my shot of it with no chaser. But what I didn't tell anyone was I did feel very sick for the rest of the evening. Like I was just I was toughing it out from there. Ooh, a feeling of invincibility. Are you sure that was a sugar cube crab? If I ate just a random cube of white powdery substance that someone gave me and suddenly started feeling invincible, I don't know if I would definitely be sure it was sugar. A great Malort barrel-aged beer. Interesting. What happened to the DeGauss redemption? Are all screens now Gauss? I do need to put back the DeGauss. I don't know what happened to it. Here we go. Do I need to go up here yet? This grand staircase. Can you imagine a torch the size of a man? I guess that's just like a tiki torch. I guess there are lots of torches the size of men. Now that I think about it. Why is Dracula a giant? That's just a California king bed. Get candle. It's a large torch the size of a small torch. Graham in the tower. I'm reaching out. Please show me what to do. Graham in the tower. So as I was saying earlier, I uploaded a original YouTube video. I don't do a ton of those. Mostly my YouTube tends to be a lot of VODs, but man, look at the size of that dining room. I did upload today my sorry. Thank you, Quill. I uploaded my breakdown of what I believe to be the best Space Quest death ever. So be sure to go check that out on my YouTube channel. It's linked somewhere below, but it's also just Decaf Jedi over there. Hey, thank you, Quill, for linking that. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, share, friendster it, whatever you need to do. I mean, I don't even know who you could get into those shackles. I don't understand shackles. Me either. What's the point of shackles? What's the deal with shackles? Express telegram it to your pen pals. Look in coffin. Ooh. Look under pillow. Get pillow. Get key. Do I not need to kill Dracula to... Is there anything you get from killing Dracula other than satisfaction? Points? Well, I do like points. I was starting to wonder, is like, did they take it out of the Apple version for some reason? Must be Count Dracula. Yeah, I want to hear that again too. Yeah, I gotta hear that again. Sorry. Okay, yeah, that's good. This is the best. I mean, I think these Apple II versions absolutely are the best versions of these games. Oops. Wait, what did he say? Okay, I got to do this wrong again. Wait, is he getting ready to say blah, blah? I need to get away from him. Okay. Oh, the cross scared him off. Okay. Let's see. I think he's getting ready to say... Blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh. Blah, 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 blah. Oh man, coming soon to a YouTube short near you. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm sorry. I've got to do this right. The Count Lugosi's menacingly toward you. Hey, David. Oh, it's so good, though. It's so good. R.I.P. Count Floyd. Blah, 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 blah. It's just unironically good. I mean, that's the thing. These versions, like just the little bit of sound they've added, add some fun comedy. Some of the sound effects are just actually good. You know, like it's a win-win. I'm all for these versions. Okay. All right, let's stair quest it. We'll just go up this way, up that way. Bronk. Not quite sure how I died there, but I'll accept their word for it. Yeah, the slide whistle with a bonk at the end is very good. Unlock chest. Old chest is now unlocked. Open chest. Ooh, a tiara. A tiara online. Okay. Making great progress. Could be on a world record pace. As far as we know, again, nobody's playing this version, so. Blah, 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 blah. That would be me if I were a vampire. I would really play it up. Like, you'd be sick of what a vampire I was. Yeah, that does need to be a sticker. We need some powerful, audio isolated, enhanced blah, 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 blahs. Now, my fear is, Ricky, I start talking about saying the 2GS world record, but I'm afraid someone could start the game and finish it before I finish this speed run, which is a bad look if you're really trying to set a speed run record, if someone is able to start after you and still beat you. If you're a vampire, how can we tell? We've never seen you in the daytime. This is true. I very seldom am visible during the daytime. Blah, 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 blah. It's a me, a vampire. Speedrunners do this one in like 2 minutes. Is there a glitch or is it just that zippable? Okay. Oh dear, what a shame. The rickety old bridge collapses as you attempt crossing it. You have fallen to your death. So if you need to go back and remind yourself what it said on one of those clues, too bad. Oh, no zips in Apple IIGS. Interesting. Zippable, and they can cross the poison river by exploiting a Graham choking animation. Nice. Presto. Oh, this looks beautiful. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Okay. Tripping. It is a cruel soft lock. Get net. Wow, we're making great progress. I think we can finish this tonight. Cast net. I like how the colors play here. I feel like the softer colors on the palette kind of give this a different dreamy feel. Large golden fish. This is some 4D thinking from Graham. Talk to fish. The gasping fish is able to utter a sound. Get fish. Throw fish in water. I have both endangered you and now saved your life. Would you give me a ride across the ocean? Yeah, I like the 2GS font also. Like now I'm feeling like I just love the Apple IIGS versions of these games. It's regular Jackson Pollock Payne. Hey, Marson the Mad, welcome in. Ugh, I'm drowning. Oh, it's like being waterboarded on a golden fish. That sound effect's very good too. The cuckoo clock. Blah, 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 blah. It's me, famous vampire Dracula. I saved you from the crisis I in fact created. Yes, definitely worthy of praise like a true politician. Just exploring this island, just enjoying ourselves. You can't swim out to that tiny island, can you? I guess I'd get in the water to swim. Water's too turbulent to swim in. You have just drowned. Well, not yet. Now I have. All right. You know what song I really want to hear now in this Apple IIGS version? I kind of want to hear the takeoff on Staying Alive from Leisure Suit Larry 1 in the disco scene. I feel like that could be really wonderful or really terrible. Oops. What was this piece? Yeah, it wasn't a necklace. Wasn't a bracelet. Ring? Yeah, this water, I mean, it's a little inlet. I didn't pay close attention to what this is. Amulet. There you go. Thank you. Look at amulet. It says home on the back. Sweet. Amulet. Thank you, gang. All right, we've done it. We found our girl in the tower's tower. Girl in the tower, I'll be right there. Just gotta climb these stairs. Girl in the tower, I'm coming up. Look how cool that looks out the window in this color palette. Like a tangerine dream out there. It's kind of like the weird pastels that I'm using for my stream nowadays. Oh no. You know, Dracula also had dripping fangs earlier, they said. It's a quartz tower, just like my countertops. All right. You must get closer to do that. Can you really kill the lion? One mighty heave of your sword, you fatally wound the large lion. God, it's horrible that those things are in the game. King to king, I'll just give him some ham. You have found her, the girl from the magic mirror. She's even more beautiful than you had imagined. Hello. Hi. Oh. Talk to girl. My name is Valnice. What's your name? Graham. Oh, Graham, I'm forever grateful to you. Talk to lady. This is no time for small talk. Kiss lady. There it is. There it is. This was well worth playing the game for. This is what you wanted to see. Some old smoocheroony. Was it worth $59.95? Well, what now? Marry me? Don't be impatient. You just met. You'll marry her in roughly 40 seconds. Give tiara to lady. Okay, give ring to lady. Home. You murmur the word home. A tingling sensation envelops your body. You black out for a second. When you come to, you see you're somewhere else. Oh no! Clill, I'm sorry. Oh, that's not going to stand. We have to get back to this redemption. Throw lady. Clill has requested an official throw lady. Give ham. I guess there's probably not a sword ending with Valenice, is there? Let's see. Talk to girl. Graham. Kiss girl. It's worth playing the game for. If you didn't have fun. Not right now. It's ominous. I've invited all your mortal enemies to our wedding, Graham. Even the ones you dispatched fatally. Oh, this is nice. I love these wearing the tuxedo. The monk declares you man and wife. Honestly, if my worst enemy invited me to his wedding, I'd probably go. That kind of happened to me, and I have to say, it was really weird. I love that sound. If you enjoyed this game, ask your software dealer about buying these other games. Thank you from the King's Quest development team. Ken, Roberta, Saul, Jeff, Chris, Scott, Doug, Mark, Al, Dell. The quality assurance team. There it is. Thank you, Clell.
Listen up, rookies. Be on the lookout for Graham. He recently killed an innocent lion in Dracula. Dracula's last words before his untimely death is on record as being blah, blah, blah.
The line read from Jim there was very good. Blah, blah, blah. We did it, gang. We beat King's Quest 2. Is that, I mean, the AI gem sticker is the best thing ever, right? Like, no question. It's just so wonderful. Everything about it is so good. Thank you, Robin, for the on-screen what does the on-screen celebration do? I haven't tried it yet, but Jim does not understand vampiric accent tropes. It's true, OSU. Well, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. After I played the 2GS version of King's Quest 1 last night, I couldn't resist jumping into this one. So it's good stuff. I'm glad you could be here. I'm glad you could join me. Now, here's where things take a sad turn. I will be away for the next couple of weeks. When I get back, the Summer of AGI will continue. But until then, everyone take care of yourselves. It was fun playing this one. And assuming that I make it back from my trip. Hey, Dr. Mario. Yeah. Assuming I make it back from my trip alive, I will be back streaming again soon. So everybody take care, and we should probably get a raid going before I sign off. I've gotten ahead of myself. I'm signing off before I've raided. That's the wrong order to do things. Let's see who is online. Lots of people are online. Let's raid over to our good friend Tawi. Tawi is playing, I believe, Quest for Glory 4. And who doesn't love Quest for Glory 4? That's always a fun one to drop in on. So let's go over to Tawigia say hello to her. Let her know that Jess sent you. Blah, 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 blah. Be sure to put that in there because there are vampires in that game. And yeah, I'll see y'all again pretty soon. Take care. Bloop.